Oh, time man. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right there when everything ends. Oh yeah, the sketchy place. I remember this. This is the clock! Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is written on the screen above the password prompt. Alright. Documents it is, my friends. Documents it is. There's 4 passwords. I guess it's just solstice again? That's solstice, right? Cool. Ta-da! Oh. Random lights. This one's green. This one's red. This is blue. Elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. The elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Oh wait, crowbar? Trusty crowbar? Someone tall. Ah, Clockman. Clockman's tall. Or no, wait. We could just talk to elevator guy. Clockman hates us. Alright, elevator guy should help us, right? I've been lost, unable to do anything. Let's see if there's anything new. There was a stapler here. Who took my stapler? Oh, that's funny. Hi, mister. I need you. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. This way. This way. This way. In we go. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what do you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it's worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Uh-huh. Oh, man, I hope there's another awkward elevator scene. That was, like, my favorite thing. Oh, there isn't. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. Go get the evacuees. Oh, no. What's going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on. Maybe Kat and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. I'm sure he's got this. Okay. Think. I need to go, the alleyways. That's where the fox was. In the, like, alley, whatever. That's where the fox was. Behind, like, a tree. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Ah. I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah. Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. The library, probably. Hey, Kip. You made it back in one piece. Yeah, you kinda left the shelter without telling me. Sure gave me a good scare back there. Sorry, George. Whoa, you found the Messiah too? How's it going, little fella? Bad. Oh, same. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot, eh? Y'all talking about a little dude with white hair and goggles, right? That's Cedric, yeah. Bruh ran off with one of my books. Said it was an emergency, so I just let him have it. Hope he didn't run into trouble, dude. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... The labs? That poor kid. No. Not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Bruh, no, we ain't gonna let you walk into the fire like that. Fire, squares, but George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to stand collapse. It's best stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But, what about my mission? You guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Sun ain't gonna make the squares go away, dude. Sadly, not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if the Messiah got hurt, of all people, that's like exact opposite of radical, dude. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Kat, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end. I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun back, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. What? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the thing he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. It's true, I really did! But at the end, you could only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. The world isn't broken. Will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Kat. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Kat, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Yo, kid. You're real strong. You know that. Go knock him dead, Tiger. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. This guy looks upset. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? Fair. This guy was a dick earlier. Why, you need something? No? Suit yourself. But just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise level in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? Think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. Ha! Evening news, everything is terrible. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. Thanks. Okay. We need to go this way, I think. And then we go up. And we go over. And then we go down. Or no, up. We go this way. Let's find that fox. Oh, what about the cats? Is cat guy there? This was the... Yeah, this is it. Hello! You're here. Nico. Are you... Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yes, but... Everything's in place then. Come on. Let's go back to the clock room. I totally remember how to get there. This is the way. It's, this way. Here we go. not me getting lost. My head's starting to hurt, but I want to finish this today. I definitely know we're close to the end. You okay in there? Hello? Shit. Well, that was the way to the room you wanted to fucking go to, like... Maybe, maybe this will not be blocked off anymore? I'm confused now. Oh, wait! Hold on. Maybe she means this room to the tower? Or not? Yep, now I'm just confused. Let's go back to the library. That's my only other idea. She said go to the clock room. The clock room. Which was like the one that I used that elevator to go. Right? So... Well, now what? I can't talk to her. Huh. Okay. I'm stuck. And my head hurts. Wanna finish this game. But I don't know what to do. I've gone everywhere I can except for the library. Why can't I travel now? The only way I can think of is to go back to the library. So we'll go back to the library. What looks creepy? Yeah, they've been there for the past like hour or so. Since we got here. What do I do now? Do I talk to you? Please be careful out there. Okay, I'm real confused now. Oh, here's the cat guy. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Yes. Meow. So now I don't know, I'm just confused. She said go to the clock room, didn't she? I can't go to the clock room. Am I crazy? Am I stupid? The shelter, lots of squares. Right, but like... I feel like I'm just missing something. She said to go to the clock room, right? I tried to. Bring you back to the tree. Hey look, here's the tree. Tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do, Miss Fox lady. I must have missed something. Go back to the clock room, but I wonder... You can't go this way, right? No. This is the only way to go. Oh, wait. Ah, never mind. Aha. Forgot there was another elevator. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes, yes. Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. Don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Ah, upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives are behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity. Does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes, but thing is, the World Machine built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law never to let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. Creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. The creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah, the disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our home world's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated, that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming, with thoughts dedicated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they'll never confuse themselves with the living. They'll always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, it's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they're not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Ha! I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Kat know better than anyone it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. Its content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. These links enabled you to meet the other two, but as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Oh shit, they're here! You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and configure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Let's go! Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will... Confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Kat's machine. Oh, and when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Kat is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Kat will need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next. I see. Does Kat know where these portals lead at least? We should probably ask Kat on this. Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Kat. Documents, my games, OneShot. Okay. So. Big portal. Portal 1. Nothing in there yet. These are all empty. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. This one would be meant for me then. This one's green. This one's configured to my code, I think. This one's blue. That's mine, then. Okay. Hello. Salutations. Haha! Put me in the big portal. Alright. Did they all say about that? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure before I actually did it. Alright. Time to put them in the big portal. Yep. Alright. Da-da-da. Into the big portal they go. It's cool, man. Oh, maybe I have to put them into the big portal like this. Big portal. Oh. Can't just put them into the big portal? Oh, you need to put the keys in. Okay. You know what, Cedric? Go back. Proto, go back. Rue, go back. I gotta take the keys out. Ah! And put them into the big portal. There. They're in the big portal. And now there's a door. Whoa, okay. Alright. And there they are. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. Big book on the table. Black clovers. Stack of books. Glass teapot. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. A photo. Wait, no. It's a painting. Room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Kat should still remember what to do here. It's my father's study. Feels like he's still here, doesn't it? He's still watching us. Yeah, this place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. I closed the game, right? Is that what I did? I think I remember, like, closing the game when I saw this last. But it's been such a long time that I actually forget. Well, only one way to find out, right? I feel like that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We were supposed to do that, I think. Okay, we're good. Whoa. Whoa! Where are we? Whoa. Oh. Trippy. Whoa, you can really see everything, huh? This is so wonky. Whoa. Whoa. Feels like we're going in circles. Oh, it's black. This is so trippy. Whoa! No, 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 wait, wait, wait. What? Oh. Nico. Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can you see? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares, they're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait. You don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. You told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Kat. Listen to my creator. We're all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Kat did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... Squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. That's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous interactions with the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Kat brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to your room, the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. Why is that you can't do it now? The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. At the same time, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought. The life of a living being like you is so unique. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But people here, they are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derives from a predetermined matrix of action. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true about the people I know. You said This session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember. Ruse said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady. Prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? That's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Kat does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Kat would keep coming back? Why do you think Kat would restart, even after the ending? I think Kat wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. For that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. I don't like this. What if you get hurt? I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay, we have to get through this, I guess. Hey, Kat, did you see that? The squares just bent again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, and a dream. A Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. Last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here, unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Kat. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Kat. Let's go take a closer look. We're in the credits. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady. I thought it wasn't even squares that did it. I just wanted to see you both again. I wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico! You're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. So freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Thomas tried to save me and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh, say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Ugh, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, Kat, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Kat says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares like started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat and then just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? You're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming. Not as the result of an error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tame is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's a glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you... Goodbye, Nico. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Despite Kat and I being... We did spend a lot of time here. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Kat. This is the room I first woke up in. Kat, I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait, this isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw on the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world after all we've been through? After everything we've done? No. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Kat. So take care of yourself, okay? Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Kat. Ha! You're welcome, Nico. Please enjoy your pancakes. Let me give you my opinions. I really like this game. And I will be recommending it to a lot of people, I think. It's got to be up there on one of my favorites for sure. I really, really liked the game. Thank you to those that recommended it to me. Thank you to Neff for getting me the game in the first place. 10 out of 10. Great game. I loved it. It was great going in with no expectation, not knowing anything about it. Honestly, it's the best way to do it. I hope you all have a freaking amazing night. And I'll see you next time, whenever next time is, okay?